In the world where you're just peacefully using your laptop and bam, the LCD's dead, or at least partly broken. So what do? Spend an outrageous amount of money on a replacement LCD? Of course not. But rather than throwing away your laptop or letting it continue to collect dust on your shelf, let's explore the unusual world of headless MacBooks. Oh yes, headless laptops. I've only ever heard about them in their glory. But all jokes aside, this is a 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro that has unfortunately kicked the curb. And it's a shame because the screens on these laptops are absolutely amazing. Since this MacBook is quite old these days and it just doesn't seem too worth it from a financial standpoint to replace the LCD on this MacBook, we're here to turn it into something new. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. As we can all see, this process on paper does not take long at all. Just unscrew the back plate and disconnect all the connectors for the display, disconnecting the main display connector, then the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and webcam cables. It doesn't necessarily matter which order you do these steps in, as long as there isn't any restraint from any of the cables once you fully disconnect the top half of the MacBook from the chassis. Above the logic board, there are 3 hinge screws on each side. Remove these 3 screws along with these little metal pieces that fit around the actual hinge. To retain the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, remove the clutch cover off the bottom of the display and unscrew the metal bracket. Connect the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cables back onto the logic board. And to combat the loose Wi-Fi and Bluetooth bracket, I've stuck it here with tape to prevent it from loosely dangling. Finally, screw the back plate back on, and now we are finally done. Grab your display of choice and simply plug it into the Mac via HDMI or mini display. And now we finally have converted our broken MacBook into a desktop style workstation. Even though this is technically the bottom half of a laptop and acts as a proper desktop, which is amazing. The quad-core i7 and 16GB of RAM makes this setup perfect for pretty much anything else you could throw at it. Not only that, but the keyboard, trackpad, and the I/O specifically on these MacBook Pros make plug and play super convenient. Seriously, make this a great compact on-the-go machine if you want to pick it up and move it somewhere else. All in all, converting this old MacBook into a desktop is a fantastic way to save space on your desk while also giving it a new use case, preventing it from being thrown away and becoming e-waste. And to me, that's definitely a benefit.